So, I got a pretty good analogy with this Electoral College thing that they're always talking about. You know, they want to do away with Electoral College, and they kind of want to do it after the fact. I mean, no one talked about doing away with Electoral College before the election. They just mentioned it after. So, got a pretty good analogy. I like to think of it in terms of football. Football, the team with the most yards doesn't necessarily win the game. You have to score touchdowns or field goals. You have to score points to win the game. You can have less yards and still win the game. So, and you would play the game completely different if the team with the most yards won the game. I mean, it would change everything. You'd stop kicking. You'd never punt the ball on fourth down. You'd get that extra play in and get some more yards. You wouldn't kick it down the field because you want to give your opponent a shorter field instead of a longer field. That way they couldn't get as many yards. So the game would be played different. And elections would be different too if we went with a popular vote. Like, as you know, New York and California with LA and San Francisco has enough people in those two places to almost win an election by themselves. So then people in flyover country, farmers, coal miners, just car manufacturers, I mean, those people would be ignored. The candidates would go to just those few places where they could get the most votes and would not care about Maine or places like that. So it's pretty ingenious the way it's set up. It is a popular vote, but it's a popular vote by state. But I think that's a pretty good analogy. The team with the most yards doesn't necessarily win the game, because that's not the rules of the game. Anyway, tell me what you think.